What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be doing a bingo card prediction for this upcoming Lakers Thunder series that starts today. It's 4 a.m. here in Australia, so it starts in less than 6 hours for me. And yes, we're stealing bedtime's whole flow, word for word, bar for bar kind of thing. Drake's flow and everything. But if you have watched Bedtime MMA, the whole premise of this is that you get 5 in a row. You could be placing random predictions that I think will happen in this series, placing it around the bingo card. So you know how to play bingo, it's just 5 in a row. So starting off, we got Lakers lose the first game by 20 points. I'm telling you, as a Lakers, as a Luka fan, as a Lakers fan, we're getting cooked. First game, it's done. Like the series is kind of already done. Luka's not playing. Like even if he was playing, it'd still be over. But first game, I'm telling you, Lakers lose by minimum 20 points. I'm honestly thinking 30, but just to keep on the safe end, we're saying we lose by 20 plus. Secondly, we got Dort acts like he got headshot sniped by a heavy sniper going over a screen. When I tell you this guy's built like a fucking NFL running back, and a guard could set a screen on him, the guy goes flying to the other side. And this is the one prediction I'm coming with proof for. Okay? This all starts from the Mavs Thunder series back in 2024. I hate this guy. Okay? Okay, first of all, fuck is this title? Kyrie dirty screen. Like, it may be an offensive foul. Nothing. But it's multiple ones. I don't know why the fuck this is like filmed on a toaster, but
and
and
they're moving without the ball
how
more,
is Kyrie not
and
making?
they're moving
This guy
without the ball.
just flops and flops. And again, this one not the best quality, but yeah. Oh, this one's bad. This one's like, bro, bro. That's some bullshit. But this one is a guaranteed lock right here. Out of everyone that I put in, I'm most confident about this one. But kind of a theme going on in this column here. You'll see as it goes along. We'll just be hating on Ludort, despise the guy. But next we got, yeah, uh, as much as I don't want it to happen, SJ is most likely going to score 30 each game of the series. Don't think it's going to be a long series, but I do think SJ is getting his 30 every single game. The only way I don't see this happening is if they're just beating the Lakers by 30 going into the fourth, which will probably happen, and then SJ just doesn't play the fourth. But even then, I see this guy getting 30 on us at halftime, so I feel like that is a very guaranteed lock right there. It's a pretty safe pick by me. Yeah, bit of a crafty pull. Jared Vanderbilt hits a side of the backboard on the corner three. I can just see this guy. Oh, I love Jared Vanderbilt as well. So like, it is hard for me to put this year. But holy shit, how are you in the NBA? Like, he's a great defender. He's really athletic. Like, he's a great hustle guy. Like, he brings so much energy. But every time I see this guy line up a three from the corner, I just we'll come back at the end of the series, and I'm sure I'll have at least one clip of this. So if not, I hope I'm wrong, but I do also feel like that is a very safe pick. Not as much of a lock as the Dort one, but I think going back to the Dort column right here, this column, this five, pure locks because they all just relate to Dort. Dort does something dirty. I can go on YouTube and get a 30-man compilation of Lou Dort doing something dirty. As a Luca fan, I despise this guy. Like, the amount of times, just unnecessary shit. Like I just don't like Thor, so I hope he doesn't do anything dirty, but I do believe he is going to. So I feel like that one is also not the lock. Going on to okay, yeah, this one's a bit of a niche one here. So Reddick either throws a player under the bus or storms out of an interview. JJ Reddick, yeah, as a Lakers fan, he is our coach, as I'm part of the team. Now I'm a player. Um, but not Reddick, he's a great coach, but like you need your coach to really care about the team, and he does. So like you could just see him getting hot-headed and just storm out the interview after the Lakers lose by 30, yeah. But also at the end of the season, this guy went on a post-game interview and said DeAndre Ayton has no hands, which he doesn't. That guy can't catch a ball, bro. He can't catch it. Um, then he also said something about Jared Vanderbilt, which that's my guy. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. But the DeAndre thing was very valid. So it is a bit of a niche one, so I kind of put it off to the corner. Even though now that I'm looking at corner is a big one here, so it can go. Wasn't really the best positioning on that one, but just throw a niche one in there. Next we got Jackson Hayes has a random play rule. Now this I don't know what I was thinking about this one, but you see Jackson Hayes really just randomly on a random game, most likely gonna lose anyways. Just have random play, like I'm talking like 9 layups and like 2 free throws, something like that. But my main reason for that is because the next take, Aiden has a Bin Laden-esque series. Like, I'm talking prime 9/11 type of atrocity by Aiden. And here's the thing, this series, theoretically, Aiden should be fine. The Thunder have very physical defense up on the perimeter, but you don't really think of them as a big physical down low kind of team, even though they are. But out of all the teams in the West, you would think Aiden would have a decent or good series against the Thunder because they are more focused on the perimeter guys like Luka, AR, LeBron. But I just have a feeling Aiden's just gonna have a terrible, terrible series, like equivalent to 9/11. So that is the main reason for the Jackson Hayes as random playable because I feel like Aiden's gonna play like 4 minutes in the first and get subbed out for the rest of the game. So that I hope it doesn't happen. But I just feel like it is because he did also have a really, really good series for his standard against the Rockets. So I feel like he's bound to come back down to the Aiden that we all know. So yeah, that is my reason for that one there. Next we got Dort has 4+ horrendous misses from three. So this is over the whole series. I don't think it's going to be a long series, which is why I only did 4+. But Lou Dort, every time he shoots a three, like his shot's such a high arc that you will get some horrendous misses here and there. So I'm predicting like it could be either airball, just like a over the backboard kind of brick kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just predicting Dor has 4+ horrendous misses from three. Okay. Next we got okay. Oh, okay. This is one of my favorite ones. I can't lie. USGA flop and face drop. So as you can see, the middle picture there, it changed a bit. This guy has some of the greatest flopping faces I've ever seen, like just memes and photos in general. Like this is one of my all-time favorites. The guy just looks like he's getting fucked from behind. I can't lie. But oh shit, skipped a bit high. They're my fault. But like these two, there'll be a couple more faces I'll put around through the video. But I just do think a new SGA flopping face will drop throughout the series. This is bound to happen. I feel like there's one every series. Like I think this one was. Oh wait, this one was from the Sun series. No, the good old one from the War series. But yeah, it's just my prediction there. Next we got Marcus Smart shooting below 30% from three this series. I think he just had such a good series last series against the Rockets that I feel like he is bound to come down. And I do think, well, it's not I think the Thunder have way better perimeter defense than the Rockets. However, the Thunder do let up a lot of threes. I just don't think Marcus Smart will be able to hit them at the same clip that he was against the Rockets. Law of averages, it's gonna come down, and I just don't think it like however old Marcus Smart is, he'll be able to have that good of a series again. So although I hope he shoots like he was in the Rocket series, I just don't see it happening. So I think Marcus Smart shoots below 30% from three in the entire series. Next we got okay, back to the locks. Door over 1.5 flagrant fouls. Now, the only reason I wouldn't put this as much of a lock as the other like four in this column is Luke is not going to play this series, or he's most likely not going to play. Meaning that his main target's out, but I'm sure he'll still get off on Reeves and LeBron, even though they don't need it. Like they really don't. But Dort's going to be Dort, and it kind of does tie into the dirty thing. So I'm kind of getting a 2-in-1 bargain over here. But yeah, Dort over 1.5 flagrant fouls, meaning either a flagrant penalty two in one game or just multiple flagrant fouls. So do you think that that one is a lock as well there? Next we go, wait. Yeah, okay. So LeBron either has a 40 ball or a 30-point triple double. Now, do I actually think either of these are going to happen in the series? I do not. But looking at the bingo card, I didn't have many positive Laker things. So I was just like, oh, let me just chuck one in there because, it's LeBron. Can't hate on LeBron. So got thrown a few positive things there. But would I put money on it? No chance. I do not think it's going to happen. So next up. Oh, okay, yeah. Here's the thing. I don't think Luka comes back for the series. Sham sent out a tweet saying that he hasn't even started 5-on-5 basketball yet. So I do think the Lakers go down 0-2 straight away, and then at that point, I don't think it'd be smart to rush Luka back at that point. Yeah, just call it a series, like call it a season. We had a great series against the Rockets without him, but yeah, I think well, when you play the Thunder, you need everyone you can get. So yeah, I just don't think that Luka will be ready to play in the first 2-3 games. At that point, it's already a wash of a series, so don't think Luka should play in those last few games. But yeah, I do hope to see him again because the playoffs is just not the same without him. But yeah, sadly, I don't think Luka does check into this game or any game over the course of the series. Next, we got okay, just the because I do feel like we have been going very negative over here. Just throwing a good little wholesome moment. I do think LeBron and Caruso share a wholesome moment throughout the series, or at least once, where they'd be like dapping up before the game or something like that. Just chucking that in there, I feel like it is also a bit of a lock. So next one we got okay. Yeah, I feel like the right side here, so just everything here is just like the side of doom, like apart from the SJ flop and face, I do enjoy that. But, we got the whole door column, and then Luka doesn't play, and then I can just see, like I can just see a game where we just does hit three, like 0 for 5 plus. So this could be like 0 for 5, 0 for 6, 0 for 7, but just a 0 for from three in one game. So yeah, it's just kind of like the side of doom on doom and despair here. So I do want it to be known. I don't hope that any of this happens. Like I'm very much rooting for the Lakers to win, but I've seen this happen too many times. Like the Thunder are fucking us. So you gotta accept it. But next up we got okay. I know I just said the Thunder are gonna fuck us, but I just don't want to see LeBron get swept again. So it's kind of a coat pick right here. LeBron carries us, he'll carries the Lakers to a win. Again, don't think it's gonna happen, but just gotta cope for a bit. So I'm just gonna say LeBron carries us to a win, and again, need a few more Lakers positive stuff here. But yeah, next one we got. Okay, yeah, this is why. Now Jared McCain. I do like Jared McCain. I can't say I love him because a bit zesty, but you know, tell me you can't see this guy going up 3-0 against the Lakers, and then you fucking go into Twitter, go into TikTok, go into YouTube Shorts, and you just see this guy fucking painted nails. The newest TikTok trend, shaking ass. Like this is what I mean. This side is genuinely the side of doom and despair. Like this right side here, like fuck. I'm genuinely jumping off a building if I see this happen. Because I do think the Lakers are going down 0-3. And I do think Jared McCain is posting some TikTok. And let it be a thirst trap. Like, moving on to the next one here, we got okay, yeah, rounding off the Dort column, which is going to be a lock. Dort and Luke again to it when Luke is just sitting on the bench, not being able to play. But I could just see Dort, corner seeing his bitch ass, and then I do see Luke kind of talking first. I won't lie. But yeah, I do see them get into a bit of a scuffle, maybe a tech here and there. But yeah, yeah. What do we have next? We got okay. You know what? We got a little happy, little cheery prediction here. Ronnie James over 2.5 made threes in this series. Now you may be thinking he only hit one against the Rockets, so how do I think that he's gonna make more or three times to that against the Thunder? Now hear me out, yeah. The Thunder could be winning every game by like 20 or 30 points, which means the fourth quarter, it's Bronny James time, Like, I might want to be more happy for the fourth quarters where we're down by 30, but Bronny James is playing. Just like a. So I do think he will make three threes. And I think one of them will be in like, predicting like start of the second quarter, catching like, he kind of rotates from the top of the key, the corner, catches it from LeBron, just hits three like that. But yeah, I do have Bronny James for over three threes in the entire series. Okay, not in one game, just in the entire series. Okay. Next we got okay, so J Will, like not J Dub, it's the Asian Duke tennis one. I do think he'll have a random near triple double in a blowout win. Now I'm only saying that because I've seen this guy without SGA, without all the starters basically. Every single game I saw this guy plays without the starters, he gets triple double. So my rationality is, again, it's going to be a lot of blowout games. He's going to play a lot more minutes. I don't think he is getting to that triple double because he's not going to play without the starters for the whole game. But I do think he'll get close. I think he'll get like like a 12, 9, and 8 kind of game. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking a near triple double for that one there. Next we got okay. This one's just a bit random, a curveball, but tell me you can't see just Isaiah Hartenstein just catching and not like a body, but I'm talking about like a put back dunk over Rui, like Rui just sitting in like the dunker spot for the opposition because Rui is a bit of a airhead, and then he just gets dunked on by Isaiah Hartenstein. It's a really random one here. I hope it doesn't happen again, but I feel like at the end of the series I'll be posting the clip of that one there. So yeah. Um, Penultimately, I think that's what you call it. We got okay. After the series, I do see Chet taking a dig at Bronny or LeBron. Just a random one. I can't lie. Like again, I do want to preface this by saying I am a Luka fan. I was gutted when he got traded to the Lakers. Fell to my knees. So because I was a Luka fan, the Mavs against the Thunder. I wasn't the biggest Thunder fan ever, but I do like I do kind of like the Thunder, but I also don't, mainly because of Lou Dort. I haven't made a full opinion on Shea yet, but I feel like if he does it at the end of the series, after it's all done, he's a bitch. But if he does it like the start or like during it, you know, that's alright. But finally, I hate to say it, got Thunder in 5. Realistically Thunder in 4, but because I said all the other ones like LeBron's going to carry us to a win and just coping so he doesn't get swept, I'm going to say Thunder in 5. But again, we do have the beautiful portrait, the four, like bottom left. Bottom left might be one of my favorites. It's up there. I do think it's going to get added to this. So, yep, here's my full bingo card prediction. if I had to be most confident, I believe it is going to be this column. I'm so confident that. Then I think I would have to. I think I would put this row here, so the second row and the fourth column are probably my biggest, no, what do you call it? Highest chance of hitting. You know what I mean?